Have you ever woken up and just felt like something's different? Like the air is charged with potential. A day where things just seem to click and you feel like the universe has your back? Well, according to some celestial interpretations, you're not imagining it. Not all days are created equal.
So, where are we getting all this from? The insights in this explainer come directly from the Kismat channel, which does a deep dive into the unique astrological fingerprint of one very specific day.
And that day is Thursday, February 26, 2026. We're going to unpack exactly why this day is being called a powerful portal, a gateway for opportunity, for good fortune, and for a deeper spiritual connection.
Okay, so what's the big deal about this particular Thursday? Well, the source tells us it's all about two really powerful celestial forces coming together, creating what you could almost call an open door for blessings to flow right in. So let's break this down. First up, the day itself, Thursday, is ruled by Jupiter. The biggest planet in our solar system? In astrology, it's known as the Great Benefic. Think of it as the planet of luck, growth, and expansion. Then, at the same time, we have the moon finishing its journey through the sign of Cancer, which is exactly where the moon is said to be its most powerful, its most intuitive. This combo alone is pretty special. But it gets even more specific. It's not just about where the planets are, it's about the exact slice of the sky they're moving through. And this is where we get into something really interesting called a nakshatra. On this day, the moon is hanging out in the Ashlesha Nakshatra. Now, in Vedic astrology, you can kind of think of the 27 nakshatras as super specific zodiac signs just for the moon. Each one has a totally unique vibe. Ashlesha, its symbol is a coiled serpent, is all about deep intuition, psychological insight, and this really ancient, almost primal wisdom. It's an energy that helps you see what's really going on beneath the surface. So what does this actually mean for you? Well, this Ashlesha energy is believed to make your intuition razor sharp. You might find yourself just knowing what other people are thinking or what their true motives are. It's also seen as an incredible time for spiritual healing and for really soaking up wisdom from older, wiser people in your life. So, you take Jupiter's big, generous, lucky energy and you mix it with Ashlesha's deep, intuitive, and wise energy. And what do you get? You get a day that is just perfectly set up for major spiritual growth and insight. And hey, as a little bonus, to really tap into Jupiter's vibe, the source suggests wearing the color yellow to boost your good fortune. All right, so how does this powerful cosmic cocktail actually play out for each of the zodiac signs? Let's do a quick-fire round and look at the key focus for everyone on this really unique day. As you can see, the energy spreads out in all sorts of ways. Every sign gets a different slice of the pie. For someone like a Gemini, it could be all about surprise financial luck. For a Scorpio, it might just be an exceptionally lucky day, period. Meanwhile, Sagittarius is encouraged to be a little cautious, and Cancerians are going to feel like their minds are on fire, in a good way. Go ahead and find your sign, see what the universe might have in store. Now, beyond just knowing what the stars have planned, the source gives us something really concrete, a specific, hands-on ritual designed to harness all this good energy, for one main purpose: attracting abundance. This ritual is called a Wazifa. In Islamic tradition, that's a practice of devotion, a special prayer. The whole point here is to tap into that powerful spiritual opening on this day to invite lasting prosperity and to help clear out any financial struggles from your life and your home. The absolute heart of the ritual is chanting these two names, which are understood as divine attributes. Ya Razzaqu means, "O the provider," and Ya Wahhabu means, "O the bestower." It's a very direct, powerful appeal for blessings and provision. And here's a key detail. The number of times you say it isn't random. The source is very clear that this phrase should be repeated exactly 313 times. This number is really significant in Islamic history. It's often linked to the number of warriors in the pivotal Battle of Badr, which symbolizes achieving a great victory against all odds through faith. Okay, let's walk through the whole thing so it's super clear. Step 1. After the sun goes down, you'll start by reciting the Durud Sharif, which is a blessing, 11 times. Step 2. This is the main part. You chant Ya Razzaqu, Ya Wahhabu exactly 313 times. Step 3. You close it out by reciting the Durud Sharif another 11 times. And for the final step, you gently blow into the four corners of your home, kind of like spreading that blessing everywhere, and then you make your own personal prayer for abundance. So what's the big takeaway from all of this?
The source is painting a picture of February 26, 2026, as a day where the cosmos basically opens up a special line, an energetic opening that amps up our intuition, our luck, and our ability to connect spiritually.
So we've been given a framework, right? From wearing a specific color to following a really detailed ritual. But in the end, it really brings up a bigger question for all of us. When you come across a day that feels like a portal, a real opportunity, how are you going to choose to step through it?